So, Danelle, we'll come back to you now to start on the next round, just kind of talking a little bit more on the follow up on either things you didn't be able to address or some interesting things that you heard from others.
Well, I will piggyback on what Karen said about the scale because I think in our culture, boy, it's hard to find someone who doesn't have an emotional relationship with the scale, including me, because listen, this is a journey, right? I mean, this is a journey. This is not something that we finish. Like behavior change, it's not something that you can just check off and say, okay, I'm done now, right? It's something that we're constantly working on over time. So whether it's relationship with the scale, I mean, my personal coaching tends to focus on what can you do? Like, wow, when we started, you could do 2 push-ups and now you can do 10. That is amazing, right? Or look how much stronger you are now. You can do XYZ, and trying to take the focus off of the scale whenever possible, because I mean, it's a number. I mean, we can't completely ignore our relationship to gravity, right, Karen? But like our body composition is more interesting, as Paul was talking about in the chat, right? Gaining muscle and losing fat is amazing. I don't care if the scale doesn't change. If your body composition changes, that's huge. That's huge, especially as we age. None of us are 20 here, right? Because after the age of 25, we lose a half a pound of lean body mass every year. That's scary when you think about by the time you get to be 70 and 75 and 80, right? So the behaviors that will keep that from happening, like strength training, like cardio, like eating less processed food in general, particularly sugar, are going to help you to feel better about yourself, to be more energetic, to have your clothes fit better, to avoid diseases like cardiovascular disease and cancer. And just, it's all around going to help. It's just going to help your life feel better to you. I also wanted to circle back to something Bertha said, right, about really focusing on what will this change do for you, right? What's it going to feel like we set this goal, whether it's I've talked about losing weight a lot, but that's just the most common thing people ask me for. So what is this going to allow you to do? How will you feel? What type of clothes would you like to wear? What type of activities would you like to do with your family? And then write that down, put it somewhere where you see it multiple times a day. Take a second, close your eyes, visualize what that is going to look like and feel like, because that reward is better. It's so much better than the piece of cake from ShopRite or the whatever people crave. I mean, that's my craving. I've shared too much, but you just keep your eyes focused on that, and it makes the other things just a little easier.